Book of Job, chapter 13, and verse 4, KJV. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. NLT. As for you, you smear me with lies. As physicians, you are worthless quacks. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Habashai, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some looking like the heathen. We give it 144,000. Preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. Got this video right here 4 days ago. Forbes breaking news. I don't know why I'm receiving it so late, but anyway. It says, is this doctor or not doctor? Almost unwatchable. Swalwell asked Noam over and over about doctor picture of Abigail Garcia Trump push. And as you can see, the picture, the man has tattoos on his hands. I believe this is the same guy who they shipped to El Salvador. Okay? They thought he was a member of Trinidad and Aragua when he was MS-13. But you see what they have done? They doctored the picture. In other words, they falsified the picture, and that's not on his hands. All right, let's get the definition of doctored. Doctor. Doctored. As you see the word doctor, let that marinate. Like, think about it, you know. Think about it. Like Elder Apostle Ariam say, think about it. It says change the content or appearance of a document or picture in order to deceive, falsify. So you see, again, Job 13:4, ye are forgers of lies. We're going to play the video. Forger. Tapal. To smear plaster over stick glue. Strong's definition. To stick on as a patch to cover up. To impute falsely. Forge, forger, sew up. So you see the type of people that we're dealing with. You see the type of people that's running this world. You see the type of people that are the heads of the United States. You see the type of people that are against us as the Israelites. Who are against us? The Hebrew Edomites. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Alright? You cannot trust these people. Hey, we've been telling y'all about what the Holy Spirit, right? Hey, they were going to use their audio AI, their digital AI, to forge lies, to come up with narratives, to justify their actions against us. And people are going to believe it. Alright? People are going to believe it. Proverbs, I think it's 16. Let me see. Proverbs. What is it? What is it? Proverbs. False witness. Book of Proverbs, chapter 19, and verse 5. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. So Yahweh Shema Shah are going to jack them up for doing this. All right, straight up. Now you get Proverbs chapter 25. Cause see, one who spread lies, they're showing forth their hatred towards who they hate. All right, towards who they hate. Is it Proverbs 25? Let's see. Yep, the water how about Shema. Shall Proverbs 26 and verse 22. The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the inner parts of the belly. Burning lips and a wicked heart are like a potsherd covered with silver dross. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. He's all evil, all wicked. These Edomites are. Whose hatred is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flatterer mouth worketh ruin. NLT, verse 28, a lying tongue hates its victims, and flattering words causeth ruin. So you see who was this towards? The Israelites. All right? They doctored that photo. Those tattoos are not on that man's hands. And she refused to answer that question. So what y'all think we're going to go through? To the whole flat. This is what we're going to go through. The slander. All right? And we are literally witnessing what's about to happen to us. And people are going to believe it. And they're going to say, hey, like they told, I believe it was King David, evil disease say they about us. That's what they're going to say about us. We wicked. Just like they call Yahushua Beelzebub, man. They say he was the devil. Hey, Yahushua said, hey, if they kept his saying, they're going to keep ours too. And Israelites were calling Yahushua Beelzebub. They're going to call us Beelzebub, the devil. They're going to say we wicked, like they said Yahushua was wicked. You see? And Yahushua said, hey, the servant is not greater than his master, right? The book of Psalms, chapter 41. And 5. My enemies speak evil of me. When shall he die and his name perish? This is what they say about us. And if he come to see me, he speak of vanity. His heart gathereth iniquity to itself. When he goeth abroad, he telleth it. All that hate me whisper together against me. Against me do they devise my hurt. An evil disease, say they, cleaveth fast unto him. And now that he lieth, he shall rise up no more. And this is their plan, man. They want to see us hurt. They want to see us taken out, man. All right? And our people are going to believe what these Edomites are going to push by way of their social media, by way of these transcripts that they're going to falsify. They're going to alter videos. They're going to alter our videos that we got online. Hey, they already painted the narrative that we're a hate group. So it has already started. So that's why people say now, oh, we a hate group. They the black Hebrew Israelite. They mean, they cussing, they this, that, they rude. And in other words, what they're saying are that we're the scum on the earth. But they don't understand that, hey, they fit in prophecy. They're doing what they're supposed to do. And that's why, hey, you are not going to escape for telling lies and for believing on them lies. So y'all fulfilling the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, and you don't even know it. Luke chapter 6 and 22, Yahweh Shah speak. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. You see that? Come on, man. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. You see? So they did the same thing to the prophets of old. So they're doing the same thing to the prophets of today. They did the same thing to the hopeful elect of old, the righteous of old. They're doing the same. They're gonna do the same thing to the hopeful elect. They're seeking to beat the elect today. Let's play the video. So you already know the lying and the slandering. They're showing you what they're gonna do. Is this doctored or not doctored? Let's play the video.
This time has expired. I now recognize Mr. Swalwell for 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. You have an important job. I think you have one of the most important jobs in the cabinet. Thank you for doing it. I want you to have credibility and be taken seriously as you do the job. And so I want to put to rest this question about Mr. Garcia and this photo that the president posted on April 21. Madam Secretary, you agree that the letters MS and the number 13 in Times Roman numeral font, that they are doctored on this photo, right?
Congressman Abrego Garcia.
No, I'm just asking about this photo.
It wasn't based off of tattoos. It was based off an entire case.
And I'll accept that
case against him.
For the purpose of this question. You agree, though, that this is doctored. Is that right?
The same protocols that are
Madam
applied
Secretary,
to every
I want you to have credibility, and I want you to be taken seriously. Is this doctored or is it not doctored?
I am taken quite seriously.
Is it doctored or not doctored?
The importance that the president has given me to do
I understand. Is it doctored or not doctored?
One thing that's important to remember is that every single time a case is built.
Madam Secretary, I have a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old. I have a bullshit detector. I'm just asking you, is this doctored or not doctored?
Sir, the protocols in the case built against
Can you answer the question?
Were exactly the same.
Madam Secretary,
I don't have any knowledge as to that photo you're pointing to.
Okay, can you take her?
Sir,
show her the photo. Walk her the photo down there. No, that one. Please take a look at this photo. It was tweeted by the president on April 21. It's been hanging out there for about a month.
So what is your point?
My question is the numbers and the letter MS-13. Could you look at the photo, please? It's right in front of
you. Are you saying Abrego Garcia is not a wife beater?
No, ma'am.
That he's not a criminal. He's not a human trafficker. He's not a member of MS-13.
You vouched for Mr. Garcia when your team said, ma'am, you vouched for him when you said he was mistakenly deported.
Sir,
I didn't vouch for him.
I did not say that.
He
should have been deported. Absolutely.
It's so telling that you won't look at the photo.
And we will not be bringing him back to
Was it doctored or not?
In staying here,
can you look to your right at the photo in front of you? Madam Secretary, can you look to the right at the photo in front of you?
I have seen this photo as you held it behind your head.
Thank you. And the letters MS and the numbers 13, are those doctored or not?
Testimony today is on a doctored photo. You don't want to talk about the facts.
Okay.
The importance of our national security.
You acknowledge it was doctored.
To make sure that the United States is protected.
Madam Secretary, this is not a hard question. Are those doctored or not? Sir, is that actually on his hand or not?
This is unbelievable to me that you're focused.
It's unbelievable to me that you can't look at the photo and tell the American people.
I looked at the photo, but I don't have any knowledge as to this photo.
Okay, so it's been hanging out there for 4 weeks. You are one of the chief law enforcement officials in the country. What have you done to investigate whether the president misrepresented the reason that that person has been detained?
Sir,
have you done anything to try and figure out whether that was doctored or not?
The mission of the Department of Homeland Security is to secure our nation and to make sure that we're out there going after those that are the worst of the worst, the criminals, the bad actors. Abrego Garcia.
So the answer is you've done nothing to correct the president.
Member of MS-13, a wife beater and a human trafficker that should never have been in this country to begin with.
So, Madam Secretary, thank you, Mr. Burnett. 2 weeks ago, your agency deported a 4-year-old American citizen in a stage 4 cancer battle. What are you doing to get him back to the country so he can get his treatment?
Congressman, this mother wished to keep her family together and to take her child with her. So as every single person is given the opportunity to, medical care is given throughout the process.
Okay, so it sounds like
and for this child, medical care was confirmed in their home country so that it would continue, and those treatments and whatever needs were needed to be had into the future were confirmed to be provided there before.
That child's home country is the United States. Do you believe you have a right to deport a U.S. citizen?
That mother chose to keep her family together, and that is what President Trump is focused on.
That's not the facts of the case.
Yes, it is the facts.
Madam Secretary, moving on.
Confirmed that she wanted to keep her child with her, and our families and parents are given that ability to keep their children with them when they return to their home countries.
Madam Secretary, do you have a right to deport a U.S. citizen?
No, we do not deport U.S. citizens and have not deported U.S. citizens.
Except the 4-year-old that we just
that mother chose to keep her child with her, and that is her prerogative, and the law was followed in allowing her the opportunity to do that.
So Madam Secretary, I'm a former prosecutor. I have put people away for life sentences who are gang members. I don't need to wear costumes to show how tough I am. What makes me different from you is when I put those individuals away, I did it with the weight of the law behind me. And I yield back.
Mr. Chairman,
Gentleman yields.
I ask unanimous consent to enter an article from Fox 45 that states documents reveal a second protective order filed by the White
Ultra Fire cervical care pillow. Even orthopedic doctors are using it.
So there you have it. It's coming, man. They've already started. So don't be surprised. Our faces pop up when they snap some of us up and they say you've been watching videos, did you make this statement and it's been altered? Hey, we know it's been altered. Because, hey, like Yahweh Shai said, hey, when they came to get him, he said, hey, the things I've done was out in the open. I didn't do anything in secret. And that's the same for us. We're not doing this in secret, man. All right? We out in the open amongst the people on the highways and hedges and online. Revelation 6 and 9, the fifth seal, martyrs. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God, Yahweh, and for the testimony which they held. You see? Preaching this gospel, holding this truth, for the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, the word of truth. It says, preacher, teaching, and prophesying, using the name Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. So this prophecy is going to come to pass. It has to come to pass because it's written. And they just been building up on it, man. And we're getting closer and closer and closer to where they can use that technology. They're going to forge lies. Hey. Just get ready, man. All right? Shalom. How about Shema Shai got us?